Elliot, that was much more like it. 2-0 win in the FA Trophy and lots to smile about today.
Yeah, definitely. That's the ups and downs of football. It's been a tough week, but like I said before, we strip it all back, went back to basics, worked really hard in training. It was really enjoyable training sessions. So I knew we were coming here with a lot of confidence, and the lads were superb. Just from minute one, really, I felt we obviously scored 2 early goals, but then we could have scored again. Bruno's hit the inside of the post. Second half, we've come out and we've had chances to make it 3-0 again, clearances off the line. And then probably for the last 25, it was the other side of the game where we really had to dig in as well and defend really well. I just think as an all-round performance, we've finally had one away from home, clean sheet. And like you said, a 2-0 win, it's fantastic.
There was some blistering attacking football in that first half. Excellent finish from Tyler Winters for his first Rushden goal. And then Ollie Brown-Hill with an absolute bullet, proving exactly why you played him in that right-wing role.
Yeah, that's it. So we just think, first of all, I'm really happy for Tyler because obviously from where he's come from a higher level, he's dropped down and it's not really clicked for him. And he's worked so hard. He does stuff away from football as well, and then he's probably put all that pressure on himself. And he looks 30, but he's 19. People don't realise how young he actually is. So there's a lot of weight on his shoulders. So I know that will really help him. And hopefully he's off the mark now and we'll see a lot more from him. But yeah, Ollie, Bruno, I think as a front three, they were frightening, to be honest. And that's what we want. I said if you put our front three against most in this league, I think they're up there with the best of them. So it's nice to see things start to click. The move for the first goal was superb, and then as well getting out to Ollie, driving in on his left foot, great finish. Yeah, it was a joy to watch, especially the first half.
There's been a lot of chopping and changing. You're still trying to find your best team, but do you feel like this afternoon you were able to put square pegs in square holes?
Yeah, definitely. I've said all along. Well, I said over the last week or so that I just wanted to strip it back, go back to basics. Worked in training, this is the formation we're going to play and this is it. So whoever you're up against in that position, if you get the 1 to 11 shirt or 13 to 11 shirt, you need to keep it now because this is the formation we're playing. So you have to be better than the person against you. And I think the lads showed that today. Like, we've made subs in the end, but it was one of them games where it was like everyone was still putting a shift in and ran themselves into the ground. So it was hard to really change it up because we had quite an attacking bench as well. But yeah, as a squad, as a group, obviously delighted. It breaks up a bad week. So it's a great win. And yeah, I'm going to look forward to the draw on Monday. First one in 6 years, I think, in the FA Trophy. So yeah, if that is Monday, I'll look forward to seeing who we get there.
A great performance from your back four as well. You've kept that clean sheet. And just a word for Lewis Elsom, who's made some great saves today. But the one he made at 0-0 was a superb stop. And then the one at the end, I don't know how he's got his boots that. It was a miraculous stop.
Yeah. See, as a back four, I think Tariq and Tijan, obviously they were here last year. And I think not unfair criticism because they've seen a lot of them, but it's sort of like, can they do it every single week and have that consistency? I think Tijan's been absolutely superb from the minute I've walked in the door, and he looks like he's getting better and better. So credit to him. And Tariq obviously had that time away. He's come back. I thought he was all right against Anstey, and I thought he was great again today. So as a defensive partnership, Jez coming in at left back was solid, defended really well. David looked more like himself because I've had honest conversations with all these players, and it's how do we get the best out of them and put that confidence back into them, and we saw that today. And yeah, Lewis, he's another one who obviously he's had man of the match against Bedworth, and today, like you said, at important times because 0-0, if we go 1-0 down away from home, you don't know how that game turns out. And then I think it was maybe 5-10 to go that he makes that save. If that goes 2-1, then you don't know. Again, it's all of the Alamo all of a sudden. So I get that's what he's in there to do, but yeah, fair play to him and credit to him for some fantastic saves.
Just a couple on your squad. No Gary Mulligan again today. Can we expect to see him back soon?
Yeah. So he was close. It was literally up till last night that he was saying while he was stretching in a deep, he can still feel it in a deep stretch. So it was one of them where we felt we don't want to risk it and then he's out for longer term when he's so close to being back. So hopefully he'll join in and do some stuff in training on Tuesday. So yeah, he should be back in.
And also Ryan Hughes and Lewis Walker. I understand they're both out on joint registration. Can you confirm that?
Yeah. So Lewis is getting game time. With Lewis, we can see he's a really good player, but he probably just needs, and he openly admits we've had really honest chats, and he just needs to be playing regular men's football to get used to how men's football works because he's come from the academy. So he's at Silby at the minute. And then Hughesy, huge respect for Ryan. he sort of said to me, obviously he's been a bit in and out. He's had some bad injuries, and he just needs to again play regularly, build his confidence up. So he's definitely still with the club, and yeah, he's just going to get some regular game time. Hopefully, he finds that the levels that we know he can get to, and Diamonds fans know he can get to. So yeah, the squad on a whole looks really strong, really positive.
And moving on to next week, back to league action. Baseford United coming to Hayden Road. One of the favourites, I'm sure, for promotion this season. But with the wind in your sails after that win today, anything can happen. It's a great occasion to look forward to.
Yeah, 100%. It'll be great to be back home, well supported in front of our own fans. Like playing at home in front of them gives all of us a lift. I think our home form will be really important this year. I know the lads love playing at home as well. There's all this talk of the pitch and all this, that and the other. But that's ridiculous. You get on the pitch and you just give everything for the shirt. So I hope the fans again turn out for that. And Baseford, they're a really top team. We're in a run at the minute where I think even from the start of the season, like with your Michelovers and your Corbys, Anstey's, and then we go into Baseford. I think Carlton's now going to be moved, isn't it?
And then Long Eaton the week after.
Yeah, Long Eaton. So you're playing probably the top 8 at the start of the season. Rugby Borough obviously up there as well. So a real tough start. But it's going to test us. It's going to show our mettle, and we're going to need the whole squad. But after today, everyone should be buzzing. I just need to find that consistency with this team. We are a new team, and I think that's why one week we drop off. We obviously had the Michelova and then Corby. They've given absolutely everything, albeit the wrong result. And then we've dropped off Anstey again. And like I said, a lot of teams will lose at Anstey, but it's the manner, and we've cleared that up, and the lads all agree that that's not good enough. And then we've come today and give absolutely everything. For me, the club, the fans, the badge, everything. 4 or 5 lads are dropping to their knees because they've put such a shift in. And that's what I want every week. Even if we're not getting the result, I think that's all I and the fans want to see, is that they've given absolutely everything, and it just wasn't their day. Today was their day. I do get low when we lose and high when we win. They say never to do that. So I'm obviously going to enjoy tonight. But then we go again Tuesday and prepare for a really tough game next week.
Well done today. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you in the next round.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Tyler, well done. A goal for you and progression in the FA Trophy. How are you feeling?
It's a great day for us, especially after last week. It was important that we put right the wrongs and we bounced back. And for me as well, a goal, hopefully the first of many. But yeah, it's a great relief to get off the mark.
Just talk to us about the message coming into this game, because obviously last week was one to forget, but this one, chalk and cheese, the difference.
Yeah, I think, there was a few home truths last week. Like, we know there's good players in that dressing room, and we weren't showing that last week. And I think it wasn't good. It wasn't good for the fans to watch, and it wasn't good for us to be part of. But it was about training right in the week, right, like I say, right in the wrongs, and going out and putting on a good display today. And I think we've done that.
Talk to us about your goal then. The opening goal set us on our way.
Yeah, no, it was good. Little link up with Bruno. I've played with Bruno before and know him well, so I've passed it to it. It's gone into him. I've just seen him come in, so I've made the run, and yeah, he's found me, and then just tried to stay composed, and happy to get the first goal.
And it must have been such a nice moment getting your first goal in front of those travelling fans.
Yeah, it was so nice. I was super happy and relieved as well. Like I say, it's a big pressure off my back now, and I think you saw, like, for the rest of the game was just playing with a bit more freedom and like no pressure. So we're off the mark, and hopefully many more to come.
All the supporters have been really impressed with your energy and the way you harass defenders. But tell us about the difference between playing as a solo striker as opposed to playing in a 2, because you've had to do both roles.
Yeah, it's completely different. I mean, this season so far, I played multiple roles. I played in the middle, played out wide, as a striker on my own, as a 2. I'd say when you're up there on your own, you have a bit more license to kind of, because we were playing 2 wingers today, they can make the runs in behind if I'm dropping deep. So it's a bit more license. Whereas if you're a 2, you're kind of playing off the opposite man up front. So yeah, no, it's all good. Like I say, I'm pretty versatile and like to play many different roles to help the team. But yeah, today was very good.
There were lots of nice combinations of Bruno Andrade on the left-hand side, but also Ollie Brownhill on the right. Something we didn't expect to see when we got here. But what performance from him?
Yeah, when I first signed, and obviously I saw Ollie playing at left back. So for him to put that shift in on the wing today, that was brilliant from him. Something I didn't know either. But yeah, I thought he had a brilliant game again. So yeah, I think he saw today it's kind of starting to click now, the partnerships, the combinations. So, but it's a cup game. So, the league's the bread and butter. So we have to now transfer that to next week, and hopefully we put on a good performance.
And defensively, there have been a few questions asked after the recent games, but so immense at
Yeah,
the
it
back
was
today.
brilliant
Clean
today.
sheet for the team, and
Yeah.
saw plenty of you tracking back and getting involved as well.
Yeah, no, like you say, you got to put in the work rate. I thought the defence was immense. Tariq, Tijan, David, all across the whole line. Lewis in goal. You know, even though we're winning 2-0, if that goal goes in at the end, it could be a different story. But everyone was immense. You know, brick wall today, and yeah, congratulations to them.
As you say, the league is the bread and butter. You're back in the MPL for Baseford United at home next week, and I'm sure you'll take loads of confidence going into that one.
Yeah, loads of confidence. Like you say, I think it's about now showing the display we put on today at home in front of our fans, so they can really get behind the team and they can see that it's starting to click now.
Hopefully we'll see your first home goal as well. Tyler, thanks
Fingers
for your time.
crossed. Take care, guys.